Well, it was a day like any other day, really. Except for the fact that I just knew. You know how you do just know some things? I knew that morning there was somebody in the house with me. I could hear him downstairs reheating his coffee in the microwave. Or maybe I just imagined that bit, because why would an evil spirit be drinking a morning coffee? Or I don't know. Maybe they do. Coffee is a drug, isn't it? Is it a sin to drink coffee, do you know? It's not like having sex with a Catholic priest now, is it? But coffee can become a crutch now, can't it? You might lose your faith in God some days, but most of us still trust our morning coffee to carry us through the day now, don't we? But look, my point is, it was a day just like any other day, except for the fact that I woke up and I was possessed by an evil spirit that I found in my kitchen. I was masturbating that morning, and that was my first clue. I never touched myself down there, and certainly not with the 2 fingers inserted into the anus. But it felt so damn good. That's what demons do, don't they? They make you feel good. They push you towards pleasures you might otherwise have avoided. And I know God was watching me touch myself, because he's always watching, isn't he? What God thought when the devil made me come like that is anybody's guess. So anyway, the next thing I knew, I no longer did love my neighbour. You know that bit in the Bible about loving your neighbour? Well, I can't honestly say I ever did love my neighbour at number 27. But I did tolerate her and her strange ways with the compost and her annoying habit of letting her little dog do its business in my front yard. I called the council about her, but, you know, they just feed you the same old line, don't they? No, it was definitely the demon that made me hurt her the way I did. She will recover, though, in time. Shame about the dog, though. It was okay. Anyhow, before the police arrived, I got myself down to the church quick, smart, and confessed, you know, and to get some help. The priest even said to me, I look like a man possessed. And I was. I had this howling, angry, lustful beast inside of me. And it wasn't hormones, you know. It wasn't. But nobody talks about demon possession anymore, do they? It's become a real taboo topic. So of course, doctors just blame hormones and chemical imbalances in the brain. But I felt those claws digging inside of me, into me, that hot, sulphurous breath in my lungs, that searing phallus penetrating inside of me. But as I say, it's like passing wind in public, isn't it? You can be standing there surrounded by this hellish stench and still be in denial and lie about it. I even said to the priest that it might be a migraine, but he said the devil had my soul, and, well, then he tied me to the bed. Naked. Had to. I was possessed with a lust that was so repulsive that I had to rub myself up against the bedposts for relief. Ropes were cutting into my wrists and ankles, and I was all twisted around so I could rub, and I was foaming at the mouth. Christ, I was a sight. And he just patiently stood there watching me, saying those religious things they say to people like me until I threw up. Then he hit me with the crucifix until I finally begged him to stop. It was awful, truly. Even the orgasm I had was fraught. I hear there are places you can go, in basements in private homes, for that sort of sexual experience. But gee, I don't recommend it. I only enjoyed it when the devil had me, and the minute God came back, I just felt so guilty that I wanted to curl up and, well, you know. But that's a sin too, isn't it? So yes, all back to normal now.